So I decided to do a review of my package that I received today. I ordered this from Amazon on Thursday. It is a window mount for my cell phone. I believe, if I'm correct, the price of it was $15.99. So you are actually going to see me open the box, and here is what it looks like. It's the universal 2-in-1 smartphone car mount. It has some installation instructions. Pushing hard until it clicks. Says air vent problems and get free products. Inside the box there are 3 little packages. The first one is what appears to be the vent clip that you pull that back and it slides into your vent clip. And that is the actual mount itself. And here is the window suction cup. Pull that off there. And this slides in there like that. There we go. Finally heard it click, and it's in there good. It has a rotating mount so you can rotate the phone. You loosen that up to rotate that. Tighten it back up when you get it where you want it. Let's see, my phone, I have an iPhone 6 and it's in an OtterBox. And let's see, you push that button and it opens up. And then push it together. It locks in. Not sure what that is for. I think I may have put it in backwards. It does have little feet on the bottom. You don't have to put them up, doesn't look like, but if you were mounting it like that to give it a little more stability, you could, but it looks like you can still get to the charger plug even with that down. Probably I'll use it mostly this direction, so you wouldn't really need those per se. But let's head out to my Jeep now to see how it hangs onto the window. Okay, so I am in my car now, and we're going to try and stick this on to the window so it can be seen. Let me move my angle a little bit. Now this is without the suction cup being wet or anything. See how it sticks. It looks like it has a pretty firm grip. Probably need to tighten that up a little bit. It still seems to turn fairly well. Let's try this a different direction now. Yeah, see, that's tighten that one a little bit. It seems to be fairly sturdy there. Let's get a look at what the camera sees. I'll show a picture of it too, but see, it's got a photo you can see out there. So if you wanted to record a video, which I will just a little bit, you could have a dash cam that way. Yeah, you need to make sure all the little knobby things are tight or it's gonna tilt. And you can open up the charger connector and it'll even go with the bottom flaps up. So that works out. I don't know how well it will stick to my dash because it's not going to stick because my dash is kind of rigid. It's got ripples in it, so it's not going to stick to that. But it does stick rather well to the window even without the suction cup being wet. So, you know, like I said, you can adjust those to however you want it. See that? And then you can turn that if you want it to face more towards you. It's a kind of a boring video, but that is of our front yard. And it's still and sturdy. That's me shaking it a little bit just to see how sturdy it is. Take a picture or two. Let's say this is just going to take a short little drive. This is just driving down the road that I live on, so you can kind of see how bouncy it is when the car is actually moving. Seems to be fairly steady. Of course, I can't really watch it too much because I have to keep my eyes on the road, but it doesn't seem to bounce too much, just a little bit of vibrations. But of course that can be expected because you're riding in a moving vehicle. This is just a country road that's kind of bumpy and stuff too, so you've got that. On the interstate, you know, I don't know how it would be going faster, and maybe hopefully the road being a little bit smoother, but it'd give you that whole dash cam effect if you wanted to, you know, videotape just for safety, or you know, extra surveillance or whatever. Seems to do pretty well. Like I said, you got that little bit of vibration, but I kind of expected that. It seems the suction cup seems to be sticking rather well. Of course, it's just been on there a few minutes, but like I said, that's without it being wet or anything. So I would expect that the suction cup, if you wet it a little bit on the back first, it would stick a little bit better. But it seems to, you know, even with me shaking it to move the car moving, it seems to be holding on pretty well. Now, as far as the vent clip goes, I'm not gonna take the actual phone clip off of my window mount, because that's what I always plan to use it on anyway. But supposedly what you would do would be to clip those into the back of the cell phone holder, and I'm assuming, okay, that's what this is. You clip that into the phone, and this will be your bottom brace, and you would clip this into the vent, and it would go in like that. And you would rest, I guess it would rest like that. So it would have a rest. It looks like it would work okay. I don't plan to use the vent mount any, but you know, if that's what you're going for, it seems fairly sturdy. Of course, it doesn't have the phone on there, so I couldn't, you know, be a judge of just how sturdy it is, but it looks like it'd be. But that's how theoretically that would work. It loops on there, and that's kind of what it looks like there. So overall, out of the box, it seems like a pretty good product. Of course, it's just, you know, me first trying it out, not really using it for any long-term basis or anything like that, but it seems to do exactly what it said it would do. I would recommend that you be sure to look at the instructions, and where it says number 2, push hard until it clicks, it means push hard until it clicks, because it did not want to go in, you know, just pushing lightly. You have to push hard. Once you get it in there and it clicks, you're fine. It seems to hold fairly well, but apparently, I mean, even the instructions say the number 1 most common complaint we get from customers is the phone clamp piece does not stay attached to the mounting, and it says it's because people are not pushing hard enough. You really have to push it, but it will click, and you can audibly hear it click. So just as long as you do that, it seems to stay in there good. So that would be my number 1 thing about that. Other than that, like I said, seems to be a pretty good product. I'll put the information, the links and stuff to Amazon in the box below, and that's all for now.